Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the championship game here in Anaheim. Kenny Nelson here doing the play-by-play for you today. To my left, working the camera tonight, or I guess this afternoon, Ezra Gale. He's ready to go. 60 minutes plus is what it could take today to figure out who's winning the championship, because tonight is the OC championship game between the USC Trojans and the Cal State Fullerton Titans. The last time these two teams played was yesterday, last night. The Trojans won 6-4. For the Titans, Fighter, the captain of the Titans, picked up 3. And Spencer Rollins with the goal for the Titans. They fell short 6-4. But that was yesterday. This is today. Winner takes all. As we get set for the championship game. And it is underway here in Anaheim at the official training center of the Anaheim Ducks. Just 12 minutes down the road from where they play at the Honda Center, as a centering pass was not touched in on goal. Now a shot from the point, that tipped wide on Kurt Yana, who is the starting goaltender tonight for the Titans. And the Titans will get it out as far as the neutral zone, as Rollins able to chip it back in. He swipes it down. A pass out away, and it will roll all the way back down, away from Ethan Kreller. Now a wrister, and that got the glass. A hack and whack at the netting, caught the puck free. Trojans keep it into the zone, and a wrister from the point. That was spiked down by Andrew Francos. A steal and a stop by Yano. William Fighter to take this defensive zone draw for the Titans. He prevails. Play resumes. And it's held along at the half boards, and a shot got blocked. Pass got away, but getting there first, hopefully, will be Kai Parnell. He wipes out, but the pass is thrown away. And then chipped back out, and then played by Fighter. Had it stolen away. Worked out to the Titans bench. And a player goes down, and a penalty is coming forth, potentially here. And it will be a tripping minor to William Fighter. And so the Titans are going to go to the penalty kill to start this game. Tripping minor to Captain William Fighter. So the power play unit for the Trojans, their first one is out, as this one is held along and then played behind the net. As you hear the public address announcer informing everybody here of the penalty. This one worked back across. Now worked behind the net by the Trojans. Ethan Osbach dropped it back. Now it's thrown across for Chris Chow, and his shot was blocked. Good defensive block by Ryan Dritter there. There's a try towards the net, didn't get through. Now it's play behind. Thrown back, Chow with it. Big drive, blocked again by Ritter. And now it is Kai Parnell who will chip it to the opposite corner and go for a change. Fresh legs out there for the Titans. Carried in now by the Trojans once again, and this one was by Owen Phillips there, and it is chipped back out, and a race for it here. And an opportunity now for Kyle Quintana. 2-on-1, shorthanded, and he just missed it. He had Jason Wong with him. No matter, that kills more time off the penalty kill, which is now at 44 seconds remaining. Trojans bring it back in. Thrown it into the slot. Here's an opportunity and a save by Yano. Calling for it is Chow. can not get to him, but then the Trojans play it on back. Now for Jonathan Thibodeau. Swings it across. A centering pass, and that got away from the stick of Chris Chow. The backhand flip, the clear out to neutral zone. 12 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Bank pass played up by Ethan Ospach. Ahead for Chow. Right into the slot. Big hit there by Wong. And then a shot hits the mesh with 16:29 to go, first period. And the power play has concluded. William Fighter makes his way back to the bench. 1 for 1 on penalty kills tonight, and that's something we like to see more of from this Titans team. Spoke with Ryan Ritter last night after the game, and he mentioned that there was just sloppy play all around, but he feels confident tonight. And we will see. So the Trojans play it in their own end. Chipped back out and will roll down. This should be no icing since a Trojan had touched it, and that is correct. Andrew Francos gets there first. He'll throw it around. Hits the skate of a linesman. A steal! And Rollins couldn't pull the trigger there. Jason Nandales was there as well, and his wrister hits Rollins up high. And now a drop pass and reinforcements arriving for the Trojans here. A 4-on-2 developing. Pass got away. Ethan Kreller will bring it ahead now for the Trojans. He's got Rollins with him, 2-on-2. Kreller a shot, and that is held. And a whistle. Defensive zone win for the Trojans. Is thrown to the opposite wing here. Kept alive by Nathan Hill and worked behind the net now. Ritter was there. Fighter is now there trying to poke it along, and then it was kicked along, and then good blocked by Francos, but it is played away by Nathan Hill. Francos to Hill. Right in front of the penalty boxes. Hill banks it along to Parnell, and Hill will get there first. Hill has it, tried to center it, but it failed, and so it is played by Parnell on a steal. Parnell throws one in front. It hops over the stick of Ritter. And with 14:50 here to go in the first period, there was a whistle as the net had come off. Good looks from the Titans early here in the first. They've killed off a power play on a tripping minor minutes ago. A centering pass, and the shot deflects to the corner as that try came from Kyle Quintana. Titans are able to regather it here. That is Cade Gunstream, 58 in white. A wrister and a save made by Yano, no further play. You're watching Titans Ice Hockey here on Titans Ice Hockey broadcast here on YouTube. We hope you're enjoying the game so far. What you are watching and witnessing is the championship game between these two. They played yesterday, last night here, and the Trojans prevailed 6-4. But this is the championship game, winner takes all. Kenny Nelson here doing the play-by-play for you. Ezra Gale on the camera work tonight as the Titans try to get a centering pass, a loose puck, and a glove on that, and a whistle. Kurt Yano once again the starter for the Titans. Hoping to make a bounce back after last night's game. So far he's up to the task, waiting patiently on the other side. Pass got away. Hill picks it up at the neutral zone. It is scooped back in and played away by the Trojans. And an opportunity here for them now. A centering pass and a backhander. That deflects, I believe, as it was batted in the air there. Couldn't tell, but a wrister from the point. That went wide on the cage. Potential goaltender interference as Yano threw a stick on that centering pass, and meanwhile the Titans bring it ahead. A 4-on-2 for them here. And then a wrister that was kicked away. Hill got by one. Now it's thrown around and then picked up by the Trojan. And it is carried ahead by Chow. Chris Chow nudges it ahead. And down goes a player as Hill took a man. That was Ethan Ospalek and Nathan Hill that collided there in the corner. Opportunity here for the Trojans behind the net. A centering pass in front and a save by Yano. Great awareness. And then a turnaround shot. That deflects off a skate. And the Trojans get it as far as center. Hill with a big hit right at the red line. And things reset and players go for changes. A wrister just missed the post as that got the glass. And the chip back in. Yano with the stop. Dangerously played it away from the onslaught. Rollins ahead. Undali's with it there. Off of Long, but picked up by Kreller here as that shot hits the blocker arm. And into the mesh with 12:04 to go here in the first. Offensive zone won by the Titans here. Worked across to Francos at the blue line. Couldn't settle it, but Rollins with the body check. Managed to keep it in for a little bit. He has it now and throws it to the opposite side. .11:41 to go here in the first. Scoreless here in Anaheim. Championship game of this OC Cup tournament between the Titans and the USC Trojans. Dancing their way around are the Trojans right now. A sandwich hit and a good pickup by Kreller. Kreller with the sauce pass, and so it banks along. Might be an icing. Nope. Waved off by the linesman as Undali's is going to get there first. He is sandwiched, though, but my goodness. A backhand attempt, and that was stopped, and a whistle. As the net has come off for the second time tonight. And cannot assume that it is coming off on purpose here, but that is twice. As Gutierrez is the goaltender tonight for the Trojans. George Gutierrez. Titans win another face-off, and the shot got blocked on the try by Fighter. He'll throw it on goal, and another stop and held by Gutierrez with 11 minutes exactly to go. Fighter's stick was tangled up. Trojans have it. Worked along at the half boards. Fighter trying to get involved there. Five-man scrum. Ritter's there. He swiped it away, and now it's thrown to the opposite side. Gunstream fires it back in. Fighter with it there. Backhands it along for Ritter. Ritter looking for options. Ritter, a tough angle shot. That got the glass. Gunstream's there. Cade Gunstream has it now. It escapes him and works back to the neutral zone. And the Titans will try to reset here. Ritter has it. The chip back in. That got blocked, so he has to stay on. Gunstream banks it along. Picked up there by the Titans, and then moving ahead now with it is William Fighter. He drops it back, gets a shot off. Oh, it's off the glove hand. Another try. Pops up and is held by Gutierrez. And off this face-off, Titans win it here in the, they had it in the offensive zone. The Trojans were able to get it out immediately here. As Nathan Hill chips it along in a race for it. The young defenseman trying to get there, and it works back over the Duck logo at center. Francos will chase it down. He wipes out, and an opportunity here for the Trojans. A centering pass, and so the Titans escape danger. 1-on-5 here. One-handing it was Alec Gordon. Francos plays it back in deep. A shot towards the net, blocked by Gutierrez. Another try from the half boards. As the Titans keep it into the zone, Francos. It's fired back in. It's a delayed offside and a chip in on the bounce. Able to spin away with it, Chris Chow. Had 2 sticks on that pass, and so it is picked up by Francos. Fires it in, off the legs of Gutierrez to the corner. This one thrown wide on the net. 3 Titans against 1 Trojan there. Puck comes free. Francos picks it up and will stay and play it behind Francos's, Yano's net there. Francos still working for it. Trojans have an opportunity here as the shot goes wide, as that came from Preston Patz, one of the goal scorers from last night's game. Cutting in, a wraparound and a save by Yano. It pinballs behind the net, and now they're playing whack on it with the net, and still play resumes. Patz with it there behind the net. Centering pass got knifed away, and then the Trojans have to get back here as an odd man rush for the Titans, as a few of them will go for a change. Ethan Kreller, Kimber Cruz, Spencer Rollins the forwards, Jason Andales is there, and Kai Parnell for the Titans. That pass hops off a stick. Jason Andales here, in his debut, scored 4 goals against the Chapman University team. Spectacular game for him. He has it now, was hit off the puck, but still has it in the corner. Sandwiched a bit, great work there. As Kreller, back to Cruz. Cruz with a shot, and that just missed the post. It hit the netting. Here's Parnell. Parnell with it, fires one off the blocker. Another try, a scramble at the side of the net. It's played back to the corner. Parnell holds, walks the line, plays it to the corner, escapes Rollins, but Kreller is there on the opposite side. Pass got away. With 6:38 to go, it is fired back in deep. Puck worked along the half boards, and then the Titans get it as far as center here as Rollins has it, plays it ahead for Andales. Andales to the outside, one-on-one play here as a shot from a tough angle is swallowed up and held by Gutierrez. 6:19 to go on the clock here. Even though the scoreboard shows 6:27, we will adjust that for you. Titans win it off the face-off. The shot got blocked. Another shot, and getting a piece of that was Gutierrez. Nathan Hill with it. That shot got pinballed to the opposite side here. No matter, he has it again. Backhanded along. Picked up now in the defensive end by the Trojans here. Good hit check there by the Titans, and a steal at the neutral zone. They bring it back inside, but the linesman says that it is offside, and so it'll come back out to the neutral zone. And I want to make this correction real quick. 21 in white is Caden Fair. 23 in white is Kai Parnell. Want to make the distinction here, as Caden Fair is in the defensive spot and Kai Parnell in the offensive spot. It's a tough angle shot, was stopped by Yano. And with 5:37 to go here in the first, a whistle. For those of you just joining us, it is scoreless here in the championship game, as the shot from the point never reached the net. And so it is worked along here and carried up the wing now by Ryan Ritter with speed. Ritter fires one, and a shot is held by Gutierrez with 5:19 to go in the opening period. But it is scoreless here in Anaheim. We are located in the official training facility of the Anaheim Ducks here at the rinks. This is the championship game between the USC Trojans and the Cal State Fullerton Titans. Kenny Nelson here doing the play-by-play for you. So far it's been a fun ride. A lot of shots and a lot of saves. No scrums yet, but there is still 2 periods to play as the teams are getting familiar with each other, even though they did play yesterday. And you would assume that tensions would carry over, but nothing as of yet. As this is fired back into the Trojans, by the Trojans, into the Cal State Fullerton end. And the linesman rule in icing, and so it'll be an offensive opportunity for the Titans. Face-off won by the Trojans and worked itself back to the goaltender here, so we will do it again in the exact same location. Titans trying to keep it in here. Able to get by one are the Trojans, and they'll bring it ahead as this one will roll all the way back down to Caden Fair, who will pick it up with Cade Gunstream. As his defensive pair tonight. Here's Parnell. Drop pass over. A wrister, and a blocker stopped by Gutierrez. Gunstream tries to throw it back on towards the net. It was blocked, and now an opportunity, a 2-on-1 to the outside. It's Chow with a shot, getting a piece of it, Yano. He got a piece with the glove there. Jason Wong looking for it. He finds it now, or beg your pardon. That is Alec Gordon. Jason Wong is 86, and I happen to see the 6. But an opportunity here and a save made by Gutierrez on the shot that came from Josh Alexander. Caden Fair with it. Nathan Hill drifts back. Bank pass ahead. Got away from Greg Fife. Yano. Giveaway by the Titans here as it's thrown away and then picked up by Nathan Hill again. Pass got chipped and into the seats with 3:15 to go. Both teams seem to be playing very tight here. And that is expected in a championship game, as defense usually wins championships. And that is what we are seeing so far. Nathan Hill had to quickly play it away from 2 Trojans that were right there. And Dollies, it's turned over in the offensive zone for the Trojans. A wrister thrown on Yano goes wide. Francos. 4-man scrum in the corner here. They kick it along, trying to scoop it away. The Trojans prevail on that as it's worked now to the half boards. Work back to the corner again. Kreller holds his man, and a tendering pass is held by Yano. As the opportunity for the Trojans, it's thrown around, and then Arister on goal was stopped by Yano. A centering pass whiffed there, and a whistle is called as the netting had come off from the centering pass. We have seen a lot of that tonight. Off this face-off, the Titans have it. It is Nathan Hill. Sky hooks it, and that hits the ceiling, and so play is stopped. Off this face-off, and a shot that got the boards on a quick trigger pull by the Trojans. Hill able to chip it and move it along now, and a 3-on-1 developing here. Hill, it bounces away, but it's played up by Endales. Loose puck, and a score! Jason Endales! It trickles through, and the Titans have struck first in the game. 2:03 to go in the first period. And the Titans have gotten the first goal of the championship game. It is from rookie Jason Endales, who now has 5 in this tournament. And the first of the game. And so the Titans strike first. As this is worked back along in a race for it here, and that cancels the icing. Trojans thought there was gonna be one, but unfortunately there was not for them, so the Titans will try to take advantage on this. It's worked along the boards, picked up now by Wong, and then thrown back in. Parnell's there. Worked ahead now by Fighter. He's shoved off. A centering pass, and it bounces away. Wong able to swipe at it. A backhander by Fighter. Played right away from Ritter, who was lurking at the circle. Minute 14 to go, and I know the time is off, but that will be changed at the stoppage here. Backhanded along. Trying to get a centering pass for the Trojans. Work back up to the point. As you hear the public address announcer with the last minute of play here. Work behind the net. Ethan Ospalek, a chance, a scramble, puck was loose, nobody home. Ritter shoves a man, and a player is down. That is Yano, who is down in the crease, seems to be okay, as play had stopped with 48 seconds to go. As he is just getting back to his feet now. No penalties. The only one to the Titans here. The Trojans are 0 for 1 on the power play, and the Titans are 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. They have the 1-0 lead. It is now Ryan Ritter with it here. Played on back. Carried in a little bit more. Now behind the net is William Fighter as they try to do a wraparound. It's banked on back. Gunstream with it there. Wrister towards the net, deflects to the corner in the last 20. Chipped on along, and here's an opportunity. It is Chris Chow in a one-on-one with Gunstream. Drops it back, plays it back. What a stop by Yano! My goodness, and so it is sent back down the ice. Kurt Yano getting the right leg across. And so after one, it is the Titans with the lead after 20 minutes of play. Jason Endales with the goal. And And so the shots on goal through one are 8-4 in favor of the Titans. They have the 1-0 lead on a goal by Jason Endales. You're watching Titans ice hockey broadcasts here on YouTube. Kenny Nelson high above the ice with Ezra Gale as our cameraman tonight. Intermission is here. We'll see you in the second period. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you're just joining us, Kenny Nelson here, high above the ice at center. Here at Anaheim Ice, it is 1-0 in favor of the Titans after 20 minutes of play. Jason Indales in the first period was able to get the puck in the net as it had dribbled through the legs of George Gutierrez, the goaltender for the Trojans. And right now the Titans are on the ice as the second period is about to begin here. And it has been a fun ride, a slow start, but a goal was scored, and through the first period, the shots on goal 8-4 in favor of the Titans after a 6-4 loss last night. But this is the championship game here of the OC tournament as the teams switch sides. As the Trojans are just making their way onto the ice right now. And that sound you heard was a Wild goal horn from the Minnesota Wild, a pro team in St. Paul. There is a public address announcer for this game, and they are with the USC Trojans, I found out. But something I noticed through the intermission, number 8 and number 9, number 8 Zane Garcia and number 9 Josh Alexander, two forwards for the Titans, were outside the locker room discussing plays along the glass. They were trying to figure out more ways to get pucks on the net, and now it's something interesting to see here as the second period is underway. Sit back and enjoy. Jason Indales with it now. Toe drags and a backhand, and a save is made by Gutierrez to start the second period. He is the goal scorer. And in his debut with this team against Chapman, he scored 4. He has 5 in the tournament as a stop by Yano, making his first big stop of this second period. Here is Ethan Kreller down the wing, and a save is made. And a whistle with 19:25 to go in the second. Face-off win for the Trojans as this one rattles around to the other side. Francosa's there to keep it into the zone, as it is fired along again by Parnell. This one escapes Nathan Hill, and he's got to get back. Fighter's there, good stick check from him. Played across, and a shot! What a stop by Yano. Might have gotten his helmet there, as number 10 for the Trojans popped up real quick and threw a shove towards the Titans after Fighter had done a beautiful hit, but a backhand pass picked up now by Parnell. And an offside is called with 18:45 to go here in the second. So the faceoff will be outside the offensive zone for the Titans, right in front of us here in the penalty boxes. As Ezra Gale is working the cams for this game. A freshman here for this Titans team. And so the Titans are throwing the offensive pressure, something that was not there last night. But they have the 1-0 lead. It is fired back in by Caden Fair. Good stick check as it rolls to the front. Oh, and a big booming hit by Caden Fair sends a man flying. A 2-on-1, plays it across, and not able to get a shot on Yano were the Trojans. Wristed back in. A wrister from the half board, sticked away by Yano. Trojans keep it in, it's worked behind the net. Good hit by Fair, a turnaround shot, and that got blocked off the glass. And they say it's in, it stays in somehow and works all the way back down, but an icing is called. You're watching Titans Ice Hockey here on Titans Ice Hockey Broadcasting here on YouTube. Hope you are enjoying the game if you are just joining us or have been with us since the start. This was knifed away here. Opportunity, and it is fired back into Gutierrez. George Gutierrez risks it ahead. Miscommunication by the Trojans. As it is worked along the boards, picked up again by Fair. Fair to the outside. Fair works it to the corner. It hits the linesman on a no-look pass. And so it is worked back to the neutral zone. A drop pass picked up by the Trojans on a giveaway by Garcia there. And now Garcia with speed. Moves in. He's got his buddy with him and a wrister, and that got the glass. He had Josh Alexander with him. A dynamic duo for this team, as this is given away and overskated by Kimber Cruz. Jason Wong backhands it, hopping off the boards, and no penalty for too many men, but able to pick up now with it is Josh Alexander, and getting a piece of that was Gutierrez. A centering pass picked up by Garcia. Has Cruz to the back. He's shoved off. Now it's played by Alexander, and it's turned over to the Trojans. Big hit by Alexander, though, and then shoved down to the ice was Gunstream, I believe. And I beg your pardon, that was Benny Elliott, who had just popped back up. 55 in white. So does Chris Chow to settle things down. Dancing his way around a few players here. Still has it into the slot. Fires one, and getting a piece of that was Kurt Yano. Whiffed by Garcia. Turned over to the Trojans. A centering pass, and Kimber Cruz is back there. Trojans keep it in. At the blue line, they fire it in. Good stick check by Kimber Cruz. This one escapes the legs of the Trojans. That was Ian Keem there, number 19 in the red uniform. Onside of the Trojans to the outside. Drop pass, intercepted by Kreller there, and backhanded along. Jason Indales is going to try to get there first. He does. And is able to keep it away from Chris Chow. Here's Indales carrying it up the wing with speed. Indales with a shot, and that one is held by Gutierrez. 14:59 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Titans with the lead. Jason Indales, number 4 in white. He is out there right now. He is credited with the only goal so far in the game. And off this face-off, it is played on back. Francos walks the line. Over to Kreller, had that knifed away by Shea O'Brien. Held along the boards there is Kreller. And so the Trojans are able to get it out of their own end here. Worked over the Duck logo at center. A glove had popped off. It is that of a Trojan, I believe. As, oh my goodness, the net had popped off. Yano goes down, a whistle with 14:26. And there might be a penalty for this. We will see. Indeed, it looks like only one guy's going to go. It's a 2-minute minor. So there's an interference minor here against the Trojans. And so the Titans are going to go on their first power play. And so it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play for the Titans, their first of the game. And off this face-off, they'll go to work. It's Nathan Hill walking the line, throws it across. Dancing around. Drops it back, they switch spots. Hill and Fair. Hill down low to Indales. Indales carries in, fires one that popped up. and out of play. For this power play unit, Ethan Kriller at the faceoff circle, William Fider, Jason Andales, Nathan Hill, and Caden Fair is the power play unit out there right now. Fider to the back, Hill with it there, walks the line, drops it over to Fider. Fider with a wrister, and a save made by Gutierrez, and a whistle. And so the Trojans will make a change in their penalty killers, as there is still 1:22 of power play time for the Titans. And off the face-off, it escapes, and so everybody has to come back out on this delayed offside. Long stretch pass, Fider with it there, swings it over to Andales. Andales there at the line. Looks for a man, he drops it back to Fair. Fair across to Hill. Hill fires one, save made, rebound! No, it didn't go! Excellent try by the Titans, inches away from the goal line, as Gutierrez somehow kept it out. This is the period of the long change. And so it is Fair. With speed, he got into the offensive zone. Plays it back, 24 seconds to go on the power play. A wrister by Hill, tipped en route by Parnell, and not able to keep it in was Jason Andales. 13 seconds to go, power play time, 12:37 to go in the second period. 3 shots to this power play, almost a goal on it here in the last 4 seconds. Here is Hill to the outside. Power play concludes, Hill fans on it, Trojans get their man back. And there was no cherry pick in there this time. A booming check in the back end. Meanwhile, it's worked into the offensive zone for the Trojans here. Good hip check away from Parnell. Fair was there. There's a shot deflects and a stop by Yano on the deflection in front. A turnaround shot hits the side of the net. Titans trying to get it out of the zone. It's scooped on out, and on the bounce, it's carried ahead now by Parnell. Down the slot, waits, fed it across, and Dolly's a shot! And that hits someone in front and into the mesh, and he's showing his frustration, slamming the stick into the glass. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Both teams 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. 11:45 to go here, second period. As the Titans trying to keep it into the offensive zone. And so here the Trojans will move ahead. Here is Chow with it. Chow with a shot, he scores! Chris Chow has tied the game. It's 1-1. So Chris Chow has tied the game, and the Titans are already in the offensive zone. A wrister, and that one was blocked. Cade Gunstream, and so it is worked back ahead, and here come the Trojans again. A centering pass and a stop by Yano. It's somewhere, and a whistle. So it is Chris Chow with the tying goal for the Trojans. And I believe it is unassisted. As we wait for the public address announcer to announce the goal and the guys that get the assists, if there are any. Fire back in deep. They hack and whack it. Kept alive at the blue line there by Ian Kime, and so a stoppage as it went out of play, and so the linesman is signaling that the faceoff will stay inside. A wrister from the point, rebound, and getting a piece of that was Yano. It's fed on back, and another shot got the boards. You hear the public address announcer right now. Here is Ndali. He's trying to get back towards the puck. It's caught in some skates. And the Trojans play it at the neutral zone and carry it back in. To the outside in a race for it, and a shot hits a stick out of the hands of Caden Fair. As the shot from the half boards goes wide, rolls along the glass there. Sent to the opposite side again. Spencer Rollins trying to knife it away, and a whistle here stops play with 9:53 to go, and it looks as if there's going to be a minor penalty to Caden Fair. It's a roughing minor. Second power play of the game for the Trojans. Oh for 1 in the game so far. Carried ahead now by Hill, moving in with Ritter. Ritter to the outside, Ritter holds, fires a shot into the chest of Gutierrez. Ryan Ritter, 39 in white. An assistant captain for this team, along with Ethan Kreller, the other assistant captain. He is number 3 for this Titans team. Off the tie-up, Captain William Fighter had to work for it, but it is played back out to the neutral zone. Hits a skate. And then sent ahead. It was off the skate of Owen Phillips, number 9 in red. 30 seconds gone off the penalty kill for the Titans. Almost a steal there by Captain William Fighter. Trojans looking to get something going here if they can. Titans hoping to stop this. A player wipes out. Hill swipes it away. As he goes back to fetch for his stick, he just got it. Carried in with speed. As the stick gets knocked out of the hands again of Nathan Hill. Yano has it. He will play it for Nathan Hill, as you just saw there. Ritter delivers a big boom right between the circles. Diving play at center. And the Trojans go onside here. It's Francos. Trojans work it behind the net. A turnaround shot stopped by Yano. No further play with 8:27 to go here in the second. And so it is chipped back out. Now kill more time off this power play that has only seen 2 shots. Played ahead by Gutierrez for Chris Chow, the goal scorer of this period for the Trojans. The only goal of this period. As he drops it back. 12 seconds to go, as you saw there, Chris Chow letting his teammates know. As Caden Fair here in about 4 seconds is going to hop back out. There he goes. Walking the line of the Trojans. Fair heads to the bench, plays it across, stopped by Yano, loose puck, he lays down. Just popping back to his feet. Great stop by Yano. Kimber Cruz holds his man on the boards. Gunstream is there with him. A wraparound and another stop is made by Yano. He dives on it, no further play. You're watching Titans Ice Hockey here on Titans Ice Hockey broadcasting on YouTube. Kenny Nelson here, high above the ice, doing the play-by-play for you. To my left, Ezra Gale on the camera tonight for this championship game as this shot flutters in behind the net. 7:15 to go here in the second period. The Titans tied the game at 1 on a goal by Chris Chow earlier in this period. As that shot off of Yano, tripped down is a Titan. No arm is raised from what I can see. Timber Cruz tied up with his man there as it is backhanded along. Alec Gordon is there for the Titans, slams his man in the boards. Kyle Quintana, 7 in white, trying to make a threat there. And so far it's paid off. Here is Alec Gordon for the Titans. Able to get by one, still has it, brings it onside, wrists one, and that just missed the post. Fed on back, Wong a shot, oh, and that one deflects off the legs of Gutierrez on a toss from the slot by Jason Wong. As it is played now behind the net, banked on out, nobody touched it, and it looks as if it will be an icing. Indeed it will be. A friendly reminder that the regular season for the Titans begins Saturday, October 1st at Great Park in Irvine. We will be at rink floor for a game that starts at 8:45 p.m. that night. Should be a fun one. We will be streaming the game if you cannot attend. A 2-on-1. A centering pass, it is cleared back down, and it'll be an icing with 5:45 remaining here in the middle period. Off this face-off, and a wrister that got blocked. Thrown around the boards, picked up now by Alexander. Let it ahead for Garcia. Garcia chips it back in deep. Shoved off the puck by his man. Kept alive by Nathan Hill. Tough angle shot, that got blocked. Still has it though. He's got Caden Fair to the back, but he decides to drop it further in. A centering pass, knocked on the doorstep, another try. Good effort. On a cry by Greg Fife. And meanwhile, Trojans bring it ahead. A centering pass in front, and that would just miss the net. Kept alive with the half boards. A centering pass. Yano got a piece. It's fed on back, and another shot. It's stopped by Yano. Another try, and they score. The Trojans get their first lead of the game. They lead it 2-1. On a loose scramble, the Trojans get their first lead of the game. As we will have the goal scorer for you and the guys that got the assist on the scramble momentarily. Jason Ndali's chasing his man down. That was Ian Kime. Ndali's. Titans fire it back in. Yano plays it. Francosa's there. Swings it over for Nathan Hill. He couldn't settle it. A wrister and a kick save made by Yano. A wraparound attempt, and that one makes its way into the slot. It's picked up now by Jason Indales. Ethan Kreller to the outside. Kreller holds, centers one, and that one never reached a stick. Francos backhands it, hits the linesman, a broken stick out there, and he heads off. Nathan Hill turns to the outside, fires one, and did it go? No. Another try, they whack at it. And so Gutierrez has it. It looked as if it had gone top shelf on the shot that came from Nathan Hill, but it did not. It remains 2-1. Off this face-off, here is a shot by Fighter that is caught and held by Gutierrez with 3:35 to go on the clock. And I beg your pardon, and I apologize for having the penalty kill still up on the screen. Off this face-off, a wrister, and that got the glass, stays in the rink though. Caden Fair getting a few shoves there. Fighter able to pick it up. And so you hear the public address announcer announcing the goal scorer and the guys that got the assist. Hard to hear from up here, but no matter. Ryan Ritter able to get it ahead. He has a man and was trying to center it, but he's held along the half boards now. Now a six-man scrum as everybody collided in there. Here is a chance for Fair. Turns to the outside, centers one. They score! It is Kai Parnell, and the game is tied. What a feed from Caden Fair. And just that quickly, the Titans have tied it. Fair did a wraparound and centered it towards the net. Parked in the slot was Kai Parnell, and what a finish for the Titans to tie the game here at 2. And once again, it has remained quiet here as Ethan Kreller has it. Centering pass again, a kick save made by Gutierrez with Rollins in the slot. And now a tip on goal and a stop by Yano. And so Fair looks ahead, swings it ahead for Jason Indales. Indales able to carry it ahead, kicks it to himself, but it got away from his stick though. Spencer Rollins has it. And so the Trojans struggling to get it up ice here. Owen Phillips with it now. Swings it across for Ian Kime. A collision there between Chow and Kreller. Trojans bring it ahead, and a shot is held by Kurt Yano with 1:45 remaining in the second. Offensive zone win for the Trojans. A wrister and a glove save is made by Yano. He stretched across and able to make the easy stop. Titans prevail again off the face-off circle. Been doing a lot of that tonight. A drop pass. Parnell, who tied the game at 2, is out there right now. Ritter and Fighter are also out there with him. Ritter almost made a collision there. Jason Wong in the back. Kimber Cruz is there for the Titans there. A centering pass on the doorstep as it rolls back to the neutral zone and then is picked up by the Trojans. As the pass escapes, and shaken up on the play is Wong. As he skates back as the shot got blocked by Kimber Cruz. Wong still seems to be ailing out there, as this is the period of the long change. And so he has a long skate back, and now will be able to head off as he does right now. As Ryan Ritter receives a penalty here. It's a cross-checking minor to Ryan Ritter, and so they will be on the penalty kill again. This is the third power play of the game for the Trojans, as it is fired out of the zone and back down. If the Trojans do not score, the power play would carry over in the beginning of the third period, here in the last 34 seconds. Carried in with speed. Pass got knifed away, as the Trojans are trying to set something up here on their power play. Into the slot, Rister, as that one goes way wide on the cage and rolls out. Fans wanting a penalty here. Potential slash, as Jason Andali's just picked up his stick. And with 5.8 to go, a whistle on an offside. And so the faceoff's going to be in the neutral zone. And so in the last final seconds here, Hill shot. Hits the mesh. They let the time go. And that's going to do it for 40 minutes of play here in Anaheim. 2-2 after 2. And so the power play will carry over. We'll have a minute 13 to go on the minor penalty of Ryan Ritter for cross-checking. But that is going to do it for 2 periods here in Anaheim. You're watching Titans Ice Hockey here on YouTube through Titans Ice Hockey broadcasts. Third period will be here shortly. Sit back and enjoy, and we look forward to seeing you then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game here. Period 3 about to begin as the teams head back onto the ice. A lot of sounds and a lot of sights here. As you can see the glare, fresh sheet of ice. Nets put back in their spots as the linesmen do just that. Kay Nelson here, high above the ice at center, just above the penalty boxes. Surrounded by a lot of fans for both teams here. Good, a fair amount of people are here to show their support for the schools today. As this one is a 2-2 tie. As the Titans are going to go to the penalty kill to start. Ryan Ritter will sit after receiving a cross-checking minor in the late stages of the second period. And so, as of right now, my cameraman is not here at the moment. So I will just do my best to commentate for you what I see until he arrives. I don't know where he is at the moment. Oh, there he is. But the third period is underway. Sit back and enjoy in a 2-2 game. As you're watching Titans Ice Hockey here on Titans Ice Hockey broadcasts, and so far, Trojans bring it in. A backhand shot goes high off the glass. Carried ahead now by William Fighter with speed. Fighter holds, Fighter shoots, and a stop is made by Gutierrez to start the third. And so the Trojans get it off the defensive zone draw. Played ahead for Chris Chow. He gets it right back. It's a skate of his teammate. Ty Parnell was lurking at the circle. Here is Chow. Drops it off. Trojans carrying in. Fighter got a stick in there, and so it is cleared in the last 20 seconds of the penalty kill. Down to the last 10 seconds here of the minor to Ryan Ritter for cross-checking. Chip back along here in the last 5. 2 seconds and 1, the power play is done. Centering pass, Yano got a stick in there, and Francos was there as well. Worked along the boards, down goes a Titan. Kreller is there, and it was Ryan Ritter. As that hits the glass and stays in play, here's a race for it. It's Parnell, he got by 1. Moves in, Parnell just missed the net! Gutierrez just getting back to his feet, and so is Parnell, but an opportunity for the Trojans, and a save by Yano. Rebound is held by Yano. First big try for the Titans early here in the third. They hope to finish it here in these 20 minutes and become the OC champs. And Ollie's here, able to swipe it away. Got by 1. Almost got by him again. He got into the zone, so play resumes as it rolls back out to the neutral zone. Trojans fire it in. Nathan Hill. Ethan Kreller. Race for it there, and Dollies could not beat Ian Kalm. Spencer Rollins. A lot of play here at the neutral zone to start this third period. A backhand pass, and here comes Rollins. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Rollins a shot, kicked away, and then was swiped away out of the zone. Fair. Whiffed there by the Titans, Alec Gordon, but it is played again by the Trojans here. As tied up was Kyle Quintana there with a Trojan. As the Titans go off for a change, fresh legs out there for them. 3 minutes gone here in the third. 2-2 the score, third period. Puck comes free into the slot. A nice poke check by Quintana. Picked up and a shot is stopped. Rebound, and that one is out of the zone. Good second effort by the Titans. Banked off the boards, almost hit the linesman parked at the bench in front of the Titans bench there. Gunstream is tangled up. A arm of the linesman has gone up. It is a delayed offside for the moment as this is fired back in. Alexander has it. Cross-ice pass. And they will fire it back in. The backhand pass, a lot of back and forth action here as we are coming up on the first 5 minutes of the third. Stretch pass across. Stays onside for the Trojans. Centering pass, on back, holds. And it's Phillips with it. Tangled up with Caden Fair. They work behind the net now. Gunstream shoves his man, gives him a little tap. The chip pass ahead. Just getting back to his feet was Alexander. Here's Benny Elliott. And Elliott has to get back. Bank pass, good keep in there by Garcia, but it rolls all the way back down, and a race for it here is getting there first will be Francos, and an icing is called. This game is currently being played at the official training facility of the Anaheim Ducks. Less than 15 minutes away from the Honda Center for this championship game. These two teams played last night. The Trojans won it 6-4. Tonight's game 2-2 here this afternoon. As Francos plays it across for Nathan Hill. Hill able to carry in with speed. Hill with a shot, he scores! What a goal! Nathan Hill has broken the tie, and the Titans lead it 3-2. Nathan Hill has helped the Titans regain the lead with 14:49 to go in the third. His first of the game. It's a biggie for now. And so Francos plays it. Ritter ahead now. Fighter. Tried to get it over to Parnell, but could not, as it is now played back for Hill. The 2-11's duel is that shot blocked by Hill on a shot by Jack Martino. Centering pass, nobody home. Richter off the post, it's loose! The signal, the horn went off, play resumes. There is no signal of a goal yet, and it looks as if it will not count. It remains 3-2. They'll try it again. The shot originally came from the Trojans from the point by Jonathan Thibodeau. Number 23 in red, a toe drag, and a shot by Chris Chow goes wide. This one works around the boards. Picked up by Parnell, thrown across. William Fighter in a race for it there. Fighter won it. Just waiting for reinforcements. This one tipped on out. Played back in, but a steal. To the outside, the Trojans move in into the slot, and a shot that got blocked through the legs of Caden Fair. Picked up again by the Trojans. Fair on his man, pushes him off. Kreller joins there, and so it works along the boards. Picked up now by the speedy Jason Endales. Here's Fair. 3-on-2, got by one. Fair moves in, backhander! Oh, and that one just missed. And then a wraparound by Endales didn't get through. And so things will settle down as the Trojans have it. 2-on-3. A shot on Yano. Makes the save while standing up. Fed one to the back. Rister blocked through Endales. Plays it across. As it is chipped back out and carried out by Spencer Rollins. Banked ahead in a race for now Endales. He got by. He has Rollins with him. A centering pass in front, and a backhander is stopped by Gutierrez. And a sigh of relief with 12:22 to go. Nathan Hill with the go-ahead goal as of right now here in period 3. Held along the boards. Worked a bit there by the Trojans. This one goes out of play. And what do we have here? A potential delay of the game call? Indeed. Delay a game, and so the Titans are going to go to the power play on a delay a game. Shea O'Brien chipped it out of play, and he will sit. So the Titans are going to go on their second power play. They are 0 for 1 on 2 shots, and this is huge. Trying to get a 2-goal lead. They win it off the face-off. Caden Fair. Endales back to Fair. Fair across to Hill. Hill carries in further. Goes to the corner. Hill with it behind the net. Potentially going to do some laps here. Hill. Back to Fair. Swings it across to Kreller. Kreller a shot! Popped up in the air and out of play. Ethan Kreller here will take the draw. Endales, Fighter, Fair, and Hill are the guys out there for this power play. And it is won by Kreller, but out of the zone from the face-off circle. And Endales fires it in. It goes around. Fighter sandwiched a bit, picked up by Kreller. Kreller a shot. He scores! Ethan Kreller, and it's 4-2. First 2-goal lead for either team, and it comes in the third period. Ethan Kreller from a tough angle has made it 4-2. And a timeout is called by the Trojans. It's a power play goal for the Titans. Want to remind you that on Saturday, October 1st, the Titans will begin their regular season. They will be at Great Park in Irvine. We will be located at Rink 4. The start for that game will be at 8:45 at Rink number 4. But meanwhile here, what you are witnessing is the championship game for this OC tournament, as it is 4-2 in favor of the Titans. Latest goal scored by Ethan Kreller from a difficult angle at the side of the goal. It was a power play goal in the first of the game for the Titans. As play resumes here. And so it is played again by Caden Fair. Fair just holds it behind the net of Yano, who has played a fantastic game tonight. Made a few amazing stops right on the goal line and a couple important saves too. As he is playing his second game of this tournament after playing his first against Chapman that took place on Thursday. Tough angle shot by the Trojans did not go as Yano got a piece of that. It's worked on back. Thrown around behind. Chow with it there. Chris Chow had that knifed away by Caden Fair. It's worked on back to the point. A big drive is sticked away and then bounces away from the Trojan that was parked at the side of the net. Here's Parnell. Drop pass for Fighter. Fighter held along the boards. Ritter's there. Ritter centers one. Oh, and that got Gutierrez. Wong fires it back in deep. Hops off the stick of Parnell. Played again by Ritter. It's a 2-on-1 there as Ritter holds his own. Centering pass by Parnell did not get to the stick of Zane Garcia. And meanwhile, they have to get back. Here's a chance from the slot. That shot got the glass and bounced right at the side of the goal. Luckily, nobody home. Chip pass. Ritter's going to try to get there, and he does. Oh, and he overskates it. And so a whistle on an offside with 9:47 to go. And the Titans have it here in the offensive zone. It's banked back out, played by Jason Wong. He fires it back in, and an icing is called, and that stops play. And so the offensive zone will belong to the Trojans here as everybody's making their way down. Here's a big drive from the point by the Trojans that pinballs to the corner. Hill steers it around and almost at the linesman back there. Alexander fires it in. Gutierrez will trap it. The goal scorers tonight for the Titans are Kai Parnell, Nathan Hill, Jason Andales, and Ethan Kreller for the Titans. There are the 4 goals for this championship game. This is fired back in. A race for it. As Miles gets there for the Trojans, it worked on back. Work in the line. It's banked down low. Jason Wong gets a stick in the way, kicks it along, but it's turned back over, and a tough angle shot stays in. Did not hit the mesh. 8:45 to go here as the shot on Yano just misses the net. And taken out of the play there was Nathan Hill for a moment. He shoves off his man. He's got Andales with him. Here they come again. And so the Trojans get it right back at the neutral zone. Andales able to carry it in with speed. Here come the Titans. Reinforcements arriving for both squads. Into the slot is Andales with a shot, and it's loose! And a scramble! Where is it? It's not in. It's cleared. And a arm is raised by the linesman. We potentially might have a goal. And indeed it is not. It is an icing called against the Trojans with 8:07 remaining. Offensive zone win by the Titans. A big drive by Fair got blocked, and he gets it right back, but everybody has to come back out. A backhand flip. Alec Gordon was right there. Kimber Cruz at the top. Over skating the puck over the Titans there. It's thrown to the opposite side and a race for it there. Caden Fair. He gets there and fires it behind. Able to get by one. Playing it across. Micah Kim fired it back in, and the Trojans have it wrapped around an opportunity. They try to stuff it in. A shot kicked away by Yano. Fans like that. But it is kept into the zone. Another shot just above the crossbar. Kimber Cruz shoves his man down. And it is played ahead by the Titans. Opportunity here, it's Fair. Fair with room. Fair a shot, he scores! Caden Fair! And it's 5-2! Caden Fair with his first of the night, and the lead is a 3-goal lead. Caden Fair has gotten on the board for his team, and with 7 minutes to go, the Titans have a 3-goal lead. As just returning to the net there was Gutierrez. Play resumes. As we'll hear the public address announcer again. Hill avoids a check. Parnell's there, an arm is raised as a centering pass hits a Trojan, and a whistle here as the Trojans are just showing their frustrations now, as there is a minor penalty against them. And so the Titans will head back to the power play. They are 1 for 2 tonight. It's a 5-on-4 power play, as Nathan Hill has some chatting with one of the linesmen. And so the minor penalty is against Owen Phillips of the Trojans. Ethan Kreller prevails off the tie-up, and it is William Fighter with it now, and Nathan Hill has it at the circle, plays it back up top to Fighter. Fighter holds, side of the net, almost got a touch on that was Kreller. He shoved off, and it is cleared back down. So it is Kimber Cruz with it, able to avoid one Trojan. Titans are back into the offensive zone. It's Kreller to the outside. Centering pass in front, and Dolly scores! Jason and Dolly's power play goal. It is now 6-2. Their second power play goal of the game. Jason and Dolly's double dibs. Second goal for him, the 6th for the Titans with 6:10 to go. Chris Chow with it. Big hit by Wong at center. And the Titans are back into the offensive zone again. A shot is stopped by Gutierrez. And then a turnaround shot by Zane Garcia was whiffed. It's stolen away though. Benny Elliott couldn't handle it. And so it is played again by Garcia. His shot hits the Trojan in front. And it hops off the stick of Wong. He'll regather it at center. Hits his own teammate Benny Elliott. Alexander fires it back in. Puck stolen away. Here's Fair with a chance, and getting a piece of that was Gutierrez right behind the net. They try to center it. Fair is there. 5:15 to go here in the third. It was 2-2 to start the third period. A high hit by Garcia. The linesman saw that. It's an elbowing minor to Zane Garcia. And so the Trojans will head back to the power play. It's a 2-minute minor against the Titans here with 5:04 to play. As the Trojans have only scored one power play goal. As play resumes, it's thrown across. A whiff there. But the Trojans keep it alive here in the final 5 of this game. They swing it across. A loose glove. It was that of a Trojan. They just got it right back. It's played back up top. A wrister, and getting a piece of that was Yano. Right into the slot, getting a stick on that, Alec Gordon. Play back up top. Wrister, and getting a piece of that again this time, and a shove there. And they're going to get a penalty for that. It'll be 4-on-4. As I will adjust it for penalty kills to say 4-on-4. With 4:28 to go here in the third. And Nathan Hill has some words. Love to see that from the young man. Had a chuckle there as well. Fighter, Parnell, Gunstream, and Hill are the four guys out there. As the Trojans bring it in. 4-on-4 for the next few minutes. That was knifed away and then scooped out by Nathan Hill. Back out to center. Here's Chris Chow, one of the goal scorers tonight for the Trojans. He puts on the brakes, swings it across. Pass doesn't connect, a race for it, Parnell. Fighter looks ahead, he's gonna play in a one-on-one here. Fighter holds, and it's shoved off. No matter, that kills more time, but a whistle. And they're gonna be granted a power play here. As frustrations are now showing. As I will adjust this for you here. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play. It's going to be a 4-on-3, I beg your pardon. Kimber Cruz with it. Wrister, and getting a piece of that was Kreller. Tried to deflect it. Jason Indales. Backhands it along, Kimber Cruz. Couldn't settle it. He got shoved off the puck, and Indales couldn't keep it into the zone. It rolls, and he does. He does keep it in. And unfortunately, a stick tap away from Kimber Cruz. Got it out of the zone, but here comes Indales again. 2-on-1. Indales holds, fires, save, and that one turned aside in a collision course. Ethan Kreller and the goaltender. And so the power play, the first penalty is done. And so the Titans bring it back in. It's Francos. Francos holds. And fanning on the shot was Jason Indales. He's looking for the hat trick as now this turns into a 5-on-3 power play. As the Titans will settle it down. And now it'll be a 5-on-4 again. Centering pass bounces away. And now a 2-on-1 the other way for the Trojans. Carrying it with speed. Fair is back. Save made by Yano. No further play. A little extracurricular activity ends up coming forth as Nathaniel Hill is shoved a few times. The linesmen get in between. And it's right back to a 5-on-3 power play. No. There's some chatter between the boxes here. And it looks like it's going to be 4-on-4 from the hand gestures of the linesman. as we figure out what is taking place here in the last 2 minutes and 11 seconds. So at the moment, there are 5 Titans and 4 Trojans, so it looks as if it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play. Here with 2:11 to go. The scoreboard will adjust as I continue to look at it here in the next 2 minutes. There's left of the play here. As William Fighter, just getting back to his feet, plays it. And the Trojans get their man back. So there are no power plays. It looks as if it was 5 minutes each here. As this sky hooks, doesn't hit anything and comes right back down to center. (6-2) the score. 4 straight goals for the Titans here in this period to blow the lead wide open here in the championship game. Down to the last minute 10. It's fired in on Yano. He makes the stop. Nathan Sky hooks it back as we enter the last minute of play. Which once started out as a very close game, blew open for the Titans here in the third period. 4 unanswered goals as a toss towards the point. Pinballs to the corner. They play it behind the net. But the third period started off 2-2. 4 unanswered goals for the Titans here as they bring it back in. Caden Fair, a whistle on an offside with 26.9 remaining. You're watching Titans Ice Hockey broadcast here on YouTube. Kenny Nelson here doing the play-by-play for you in this championship game for the OC tournament. Ezra Gale working on the camera today as this is played back into the corner. Fed down low. A shot might have hit the post. They try to jam it, and a whistle and a shove, and down goes a Titan. Kimber Cruz comes in to help. Sam Pradhan did the little cross check there that drew a crowd. And it looks as if he will be heading off. And so the power play for the Titans is back on here in the last 13 seconds. As this might be the final face-off of the game. Final 10 seconds of this one. As the seconds clock off, or tick off the clock, and the Cal State Fullerton Titans have won it all. They are the OC tournament champions. They win it 6-2 over the USC Trojans. As they can celebrate and have a sigh of relief, they have won it all. As they surround winning goaltender Kurt Yano. High fives all around. What a game. As the teams head to center ice to do the traditional handshake line that you normally see at the end of the game, mainly through the Stanley Cup playoffs in the pros, led by the goaltenders and through the line. Definitely a great start to this season for the Cal State Fullerton Titans, who are the OC Cup champions this year, winning the contest 6-2 over the USC Trojans. 4 unanswered goals this period, 6-2 the final score. The regular season, a week less than a week actually from today, as that one begins on Saturday at Irvine Gray Park Rink 4 at 8:45 p.m. You've been watching Titans Hockey here on Titans Ice Hockey Broadcasts. From all of us here in Anaheim, the official training facility of the Anaheim Ducks is with the location for this matchup. 6-2 the final. I'm Kenny Nelson signing off. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your day.